Japan, an island nation resting in the Pacific Ocean, lies gracefully off the eastern coast of Asia. It stretches in a slender arc from the snowy north of Hokkaido down to the subtropical warmth of Okinawa. This land is shaped by mountains, forests, rivers, and coastlines that shift like living paintings through the seasons. Its culture balances ancient traditions with cutting-edge modernity, a blend unlike anywhere else on Earth. From timeless shrines and castles to neon-lit cities, Japan offers contrasts that spark wonder at every turn. Tourism is vital here, with millions arriving yearly to experience both its natural beauty and cultural depth. For the traveler, Japan is among the safest destinations in the world, where hospitality is an art in itself. You can expect an experience both orderly and serene, yet full of moments that ignite the senses. Beyond its landscapes, Japan is also a country of rich cuisine, from sushi crafted with precision to steaming bowls of ramen in humble shops. Festivals light the streets with color and music, carrying tradition centuries old into the present day. The people themselves offer warmth wrapped in quiet respect, making every encounter feel thoughtful. This is a country where technology hums beside temples, and bullet trains glide past rice fields and sacred mountains. It is a place that constantly surprises, whether you seek stillness or speed, simplicity or spectacle. To journey through Japan is to step into a rhythm of nature, culture, and innovation woven together. Each season here paints the land in a different hue: cherry blossoms in spring, green mountains in summer, fiery maples in autumn, snow in winter. And with every shift of season, new adventures awaken for those willing to explore. Japan is more than a destination, it is an unfolding story of balance, beauty, and discovery. Stay with us, because the wonders you are about to see are unlike anything else in the world. 1. Mount Fuji. Mount Fuji rises 3,776 meters into the sky, Japan's most iconic peak. Its snow-capped cone reflects in lakes and glimmers in the morning sun. Streams and forests circle its base, creating a rich natural belt. In spring, cherry blossoms frame the mountain in delicate pink. Summer brings clear skies and climbing trails alive with hikers. Autumn dresses the foothills in blazing reds and golds. Winter crowns Fuji in deep snow, a symbol of purity. Visitors hike, camp, or simply gaze from afar in reverence. Each season offers a new face, but always majesty. The best time to visit is late summer, when skies are clearest and trails are open. 2. Arashiyama Bamboo Grove, Kyoto. Arashiyama's bamboo grove is a living corridor of green. Stalks rise tall and straight, whispering with every breeze. The light filters through, creating an emerald glow. In spring, cherry blossoms bloom nearby along the river. Summer makes the grove lush and dense, alive with sound. Autumn paints the nearby hills in fiery tones. Winter lends the grove a quiet, frosted stillness. Visitors stroll, bike, or ride rickshaws through its paths. The air feels cooler, fresher, as if nature breathes with you. The best time to visit is early morning in autumn, when the air is crisp and the crowds are few. 3. Lake Kawaguchi. Lake Kawaguchi lies at the foot of Mount Fuji, mirroring its beauty. Its calm waters reflect blossoms, mountains, and skies. The shores bloom with lavender in summer and cherry trees in spring. Autumn wraps the lake in red and gold, a painter's dream. Winter freezes the edges, framing Fuji in icy silence. Visitors boat across its surface or walk the lakeside trails. Hot springs nearby steam against cool mountain air. Each season reshapes the lake into a new wonder. The best time to visit is spring, when blossoms crown the shoreline and Fuji rises beyond in snow. 4. Jigokudani Snow Monkey Park. Nestled in Nagano's mountains, steam rises from hot springs. Here, wild snow monkeys descend to soak in warmth. Their red faces peek through steam like ancient spirits. In winter, snow drapes the landscape in white silence. Summer sees green slopes, with monkeys roaming the forest. Autumn's fiery leaves frame their playful gatherings. Visitors walk a forest trail to reach this natural spectacle. Watching monkeys bathe feels strangely human, deeply touching. The best time to visit is winter, when the snowy contrast makes the scene unforgettable. 5. Japanese Alps. The Japanese Alps carve through Honshu with towering peaks. Valleys cradle rivers, villages, and ancient shrines. In spring, alpine flowers dot the meadows. Summer invites hikers to conquer rugged trails. Autumn turns forests into blazing mosaics. Winter transforms the Alps into a skiing paradise. Streams tumble down slopes into crystal-clear rivers. Visitors hike, ski, or explore remote mountain towns. The air here is pure, thin, and invigorating. The best time to visit is autumn, when trails are open and the scenery is at its most colorful. 6. Shirakawa-go. Deep in the mountains of Gifu, Shirakawa-go lies like a village from a storybook. Its steep thatched roof houses, called gasazukuri, resemble praying hands. In spring, flowers bloom in fields around the cottages. Summer fills the valley with lush rice paddies and clear streams. Autumn cloaks the village in golden harvest tones. Winter buries it under deep snow, transforming it into a glowing lantern village at night. Visitors wander narrow lanes, step into preserved houses, or stay overnight in traditional inns. Each season changes the village's face, yet its charm never fades. The best time to visit is winter, when snow and warm lights create pure magic. 7. Noro Park. Just outside Kyoto, Noro Park is home to hundreds of free-roaming deer. They bow gently to visitors in exchange for special crackers. Around them stand great temples and shrines, including Tadaiji with its giant Buddha. In spring, cherry blossoms scatter petals across temple steps. Summer brings shade beneath ancient trees. Autumn paints the grounds in fiery reds and orange. Winter dusts the park in soft snow, serene and hushed. Visitors walk among deer, feed them, and explore the sacred grounds. The best time to visit is spring, when blossoms and gentle deer make the experience unforgettable. 8. Okinawa Beaches. Okinawa, far south, offers turquoise waters and white sandy shores. Coral reefs teem with tropical fish and sea turtles. In spring, waters are calm and ideal for diving. Summer heats the beaches into vibrant hubs of life. Autumn brings warm seas and fewer crowds. Winter stays mild, unlike the colder mainland. Visitors swim, snorkel, or explore cultural villages nearby. Sunsets here glow orange and pink across endless seas. The best time to visit is late spring, before peak summer crowds arrive. 9. Nikko National Park. Nikko lies north of Tokyo, a sacred land of shrines and waterfalls. Mountains rise around lakes and forests of ancient cedar. In spring, blossoms frame ornate temple gates. Summer fills the valleys with mist and green life. Autumn turns Nikko into a fiery masterpiece of color. Winter freezes waterfalls into shimmering ice. Visitors explore ornate shrines, hike trails, and gaze at Kegon Falls. The blend of spiritual and natural beauty feels timeless. The best time to visit is autumn, when leaves set the mountains ablaze. 10. Shiatako Peninsula, Hokkaido. On Hokkaido's far edge, Shiatako remains one of Japan's wildest lands. Its forests, mountains, and seas are untouched and alive with wildlife. In spring, flowers burst across meadows. Summer brings brown bears and eagles along the rivers. Autumn cloaks the land in a patchwork of red and gold. Winter seals the sea with floating drift ice. Visitors cruise along the coast, hike through forests, or watch wildlife in their element. The rawness of Shiatoko feels like stepping into another world. The best time to visit is summer, when wildlife is abundant and trails are open. 11. Miyajima Island. Miyajima, near Hiroshima, is famed for its floating torii gate rising from the sea. Deer wander freely through its quiet streets. In spring, cherry blossoms frame temples and shrines. Summer paints the sea deep blue and fills the air with festivals. Autumn colors the maples along Momijidani Park in scarlet and gold. Winter lends a quiet stillness, with fewer visitors and open skies. Visitors hike Mount Misen, explore shrines, or sail past the torii at high tide. The island feels sacred, timeless, and serene. The best time to visit is autumn, when the fiery maples blend with the sea's calm beauty. 12. Takashiho Gorge. In Kyushu, Takashiho Gorge cuts through volcanic rock with emerald waters. Steep cliffs tower above, draped in green. In spring, blossoms scatter petals along the gorge. Summer brings lush foliage and waterfalls spilling into the river. Autumn wraps the gorge in vibrant reds and oranges. Winter's mist rises from the river, mystical and still. Visitors paddle boats beneath waterfalls or walk the scenic trails above. The gorge feels like a passage into myth and legend. The best time to visit is summer, when the river sparkles and boats glide under the falls. 13. Kamikochi Valley. High in the Japanese Alps lies Kamikochi, a pristine valley. The Aizawa River flows clear, framed by towering peaks. Spring melts snow into rushing streams and fresh blooms. Summer fills the valley with life and alpine flowers. Autumn blazes with fiery maples and golden larches. Winter closes the valley, locking it in silence. Visitors hike along riversides, cross suspension bridges, and gaze at crystal waters. The valley's untouched beauty feels otherworldly. The best time to visit is autumn, when the valley glows with unmatched color. 14. Yakushima Island. South of Kyushu, Yakushima Island is a rainforest of ancient cedars. Some trees are thousands of years old, cloaked in moss. In spring, flowers bloom among the deep greens. Summer rains drench the forest, making it lush and alive. Autumn softens the forest with golden light. Winter keeps it mild, with waterfalls at their strongest. Visitors hike deep into forests, feeling the weight of time. Yakushima inspired mystical worlds in Japanese animation. The best time to visit is spring, when the forest bursts into life yet trails remain calm. 15. Tottori Sand Dunes. Along the Sea of Japan, the Tottori Sand Dunes spread vast and golden. Waves of sand rise like a desert, shifting with the wind. In spring, cool breezes ripple across the dunes. Summer heats the sands, alive with camel rides and paragliding. Autumn brings softer skies and cooler air. Winter dusts the dunes with snow, a rare surreal sight. Visitors climb ridges, ride camels, or sandboard down slopes. The sea glitters beyond the desert, a striking contrast. The best time to visit is autumn, when the dunes are calm and the air clear. We've journeyed through Japan's soul, from the snowy crown of Mount Fuji to the whispering forests of Yakushima. We've stood beneath waterfalls in Nikko, wandered the fiery autumn trails of Kamikochi, and watched the floating torii of Miyajima rise against the tide. Each season here paints a new world: spring blossoms, summer festivals, autumn flames, and winter's hush. These 15 destinations reveal the power and poetry of Japan's landscapes, but they are only the beginning. Beyond these, Japan hides treasures waiting in silence. The Ogasawara Islands, remote and pristine, offer untouched coral reefs. The Shiatoko Peninsula, wild and rugged, remains a sanctuary for rare wildlife. And the hidden valleys of Gifu, with thatched villages like Shirakawago, whisper tales of another time. These lesser-known wonders invite those who seek solitude, mystery, and discovery away from the crowds. But every journey here asks for respect. Honor the customs, bow when greeted, speak softly in sacred places, and remove shoes where tradition calls. Never disturb shrines, nor treat onsens as playgrounds, they are sanctuaries. Learn a few words of Japanese, even a simple arigato opens hearts. And always tread gently, for nature here is not just scenery, but spirit. Now, I'll ask you something important. If this journey stirred something in you, a spark to see the Torii dawn, or to wander forests older than time, then don't let it fade. Subscribe, not just to follow, but to belong. With us, you won't just watch videos, you'll step into journeys across the world, guided, detailed, and alive. Be among the first to see hidden gems before the world discovers them. Together, we'll uncover countries, season by season, mountain by sea, until the map itself feels like home. Don't just be a viewer, be a traveler with us. Subscribe now, and let's keep chasing horizons, one destination at a time.